What up, home fries and tater tots? It's July 21st. Happy birthday to Don Knotts, Robin Williams, Yankees pitcher CC Sabathia, and 80s artist Taco. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? The 845 Scene Show. Duh. Welcome to the 845 Scene Show. This is Timothy Malcolm, the producer of 845 Scene, the arts and entertainment editor of the Times Herald Record, etc., etc. It's a big show this week. There's a lot going on in the Hudson Valley. Let's tear right into that bag of potato chips. The Rosendale Street Festival is this weekend. 74 bands on 5 stages on Main Street in Rosendale. It's going to be... Yes, it will. Artists include Vudelic, Mark Von M, Joey Eppard, the Champ Tones, the Virginia Wolves, Neil Alexander, and David Cry, who will be with Amy Labor at noon on Sunday. Here now is a sample of what you'll get from those two. They're doing the song Border Song.
There's a factory that makes a living out of breaking down men. Trying my best to do what I can to live under rules and still feel like a man.
Rosendale Street Festival is a fun time for all, family friendly, a lot of bands, a children's stage. Some of the best bands in the Hudson Valley will be there, so check it out. Saturday and Sunday, both starting at noon on Main Street in Rosendale, all free. Have a good time there. And all the way across the valley, all the way near the Delaware River, is going to be Riverfest in Narrowsburg. It is the annual celebration of the Delaware River, and it starts at 9:45 a.m. on Sunday. Why does it start so early? Well, where are my dogs at? The River Dogs Parade is going to start at 9:45. There's going to be a lot of dogs dressed up in crazy costumes, so get out there, take the kids, look at some of the dogs wearing their crazy costumes. I'm sure it's going to be a fun time. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry. Hopefully you won't get bit. The dogs are nice. But the Narrowsburg Riverfest is going to be Sunday all day, so check that out over in Narrowsburg. We'll have more on that on Friday in the Go section. Well, in the news, yesterday began a short tour for an old American Idol contestant. Do you remember the name Tim Urban? Well, he was on the show a couple years back, and he started his kind of short tour this year in New Windsor, of all places. He started at the New Windsor Summer Concert Series last night. Tomorrow, he's going to be back in New Windsor, this time at Schlesinger Steakhouse. And the show starts at 7 p.m. there. It's at Route 32 in New Windsor. So if you have a hankering to see one of the great American Idol contestants of years past, head on over to Schlesinger's. Good place, great time, a lot of people, a lot of fun, a lot of drinks. Tim Urban, Schlesinger's, 7 p.m. on Friday. Also in the news, a really cool idea that was sprung up by the Woodstock Birdcliff Guild. It's called the World Beyond the Woods series, and this brings in a lot of musicians who live right here in the Hudson Valley, but they perform across the world and country. They're going to come and perform right here in Woodstock at the Kleiner James Arts Center to bring some of their tunes that you may know right here to their local audience. It's going to start at 8 p.m. July 29th with two people that you probably know very well, Mike and Ruthie, the husband-wife duo who play folk, grassroots music, blues music, really, really good artists. They're going to be there 8 p.m. July 29th. So if you have a hankering to see some of the local artists here in the Hudson Valley, and I love the word hankering, I know you know that by now, go over to the Woodstock Birdcliff, check out this series, check them out online, get some tickets. July 29th, Mike and Ruthie at the Kleiner James Arts Center in Woodstock. Meanwhile, the Emerson Resort in Mount Tremper is also starting their own music series. This is called the Spotlight on Song series, and it's going to start with Sarah Phim on August 4th. It's a singer-songwriter series that's going to bring in some of the best singer-songwriters who have national recordings and otherwise in the entire country. They're coming right here to Mount Tremper to perform. So that starts on August 4th. The Emerson is at Route 28 in Mount Tremper. Go and have a good time there. And you have a few more chances to see Jekyll and Hyde at the Forestburg Playhouse. That's going to be happening this weekend. It ends on Sunday. Very positive review in the Times Herald Record, and it lauded the performance of Michael Paget, who performs as both Jekyll and Hyde. He does a one-man tour de force, basically. So please, if you really want to go see that, you have a couple more chances. The Forestburg Playhouse is on Forestburg Road in Forestburg. Performances are at 8 p.m. tonight, Friday night, Saturday night, and then, of course, in the afternoon on Sunday. Go to fbplayhouse.org for more information on that performance. I'll open up and say, the beer is going to be flowing more than usual this weekend at Rock Hill, at the Rock Hill Fire Department. It is the annual International Great Beer Expo. You may know of this event for the past couple years when it was a benefit for the Neversink Valley Area Museum in Cutterbackville. Well, this year it is a benefit for the Rock Hill Fire Department in Rock Hill, and it'll have the same stuff as usual. More than 50 beers, more than 25 brewers from across the globe. We're talking Germany, we're talking Belgium, we're talking China, Japan, we're talking England, we're talking, of course, America, some of the best breweries from across the country and right here in the Hudson Valley. Great beer, summertime, go out there, enjoy the beer, enjoy the food. 2 to 6 p.m. on Saturday. You have to be 21, of course, to enjoy this event, but do so at Rock Hill, at the department there, the fire department, Rock Hill Fire Department, 2 to 6 p.m. on Saturday. And speaking of beer, just wanted to make a little shout out. This past weekend, I was at the Hyde Park Brewing Company in Hyde Park. First time I was ever there. Really cool place, great bar. They have music every weekend, so if you're ever interested in going up there, checking out some beer and listening to a show, please do that. It's a great place to listen to some good music. But they have some good beer there. And if you're interested in really good summertime beer, please enjoy the Big Easy Blonde. This is a really good summertime beer, very light and refreshing. And if you go, say Timothy Malcolm sent you. They really wouldn't know who that was anyway, so don't worry about that. But if you are interested, go to the Hyde Park Brewing Company. It is a really good place to get some of the best beer in the Hudson Valley. And that ends this edition of the 845 Scene Show. As always, right below here you can see where you can access 845 Scene throughout the week, whether on Twitter, Facebook, or right on our website. We'll be updating throughout the week with news, updates, and information, more than you need to know about what's going on in the Hudson Valley. Well, until next time, the 845 Scene Show, of course, every Thursday. And until next time, this is Timothy Malcolm. Of course, this weekend and every weekend. I want you to have some fun. Now!